felt you just couldn't fashion a goal. That was your real issue out there, wasn't it?
Yeah, but look, we just kept battling, and yeah, things just didn't fall our way. But there was a period there where I thought we did get back into the game. But just at times, some of our boys were a little bit isolated. We tried to fix it with some of the boys that we did bring in, and it did get better, but unfortunately when you're chasing, things get difficult. Like, you start to open up a little bit more and more risks involved. But yeah, it's tough to lose a game with 2 penalties against you, but it's football.
What was the atmosphere like to play? Really electric, aren't they?
Oh, unbelievable. Our fans have turned down numbers from our first game against Miro, really. And that second half, when we first came out in probably 20, 25 minutes, they were really pushing us. And when we started opening them up a little bit, and when Patrick had that header and chance, like, that goes in, I think, maybe the game turns again. But wasn't to be today, but the atmosphere was unbelievable, second to none. Big crowd, good turnout. I think a great occasion all around.
Where's this day going to rank you in your career, Adrian? Like, not every day that you get.
Nah, probably personally, I know I'm competitive, always want to win. Unfortunately, we didn't do that today, but I think it'll be close to top, if not top. To be a semi-pro side, to get this far, we beat 2 A-League teams. We've got to be proud of that. We gave it our all today. Things didn't pan out how we would have liked, but that's football, and got to move on again next year.
Miro, are you still interim coach?
At the moment, yeah.
Is that going to change? What do you think? A cup run will change that, won't it?
Oh, we'll see what happens. Yeah, let's get through this weekend, and it's a big weekend for the Croatian community with the tourney, and yeah, the next few weeks it'll settle down, and we reevaluate, and I'll see. We'll see what happens.
Guys, do you think there was, sorry to both of you, do you think there was a sense of sort of being overawed by the occasion, or not?
No. I think everyone, they're a good side. There's no denying that. They're here for a reason. They won, they've won it, so they're a good side, and I'm sure they'll do well this year. But I don't think any of our boys shied away from the occasion at all. Maybe things didn't fall our way and, whatnot today, but, the other games, some things have gone our way. But I wouldn't say overawed by the occasion, We've got experienced boys out there that have played in the A-League and, big things, so, nah.
In the context of this season overall, what are your main takeaways? I mean, you had a difficult run in the league, but you've ended up making it all the way to the Australia Cup final. How do you view that?
Look, they did have a difficult run. I come in halfway through the year. There was boys, carrying injuries. There was other illnesses. And it was about just getting them going again. And, credit to the group. They got themselves to a point where we just missed out on semis. It was really tight. But, as a coaching group as well, we had to look at where we were. And then, we're crunching numbers every week, and, results sometimes fell for us, sometimes it didn't. But then it come to a point where the focus was shifted to the Cup. And, we were leaving players out in NPL games, trying to keep them fresh and get them back and focus on this. And in the end, it worked out. It was good. It was a good season at the end of the day. There's no denying that. Like, we got to an Australia Cup final. Like, it's massive. It's massive on any level. And for an NPL team, semi-pro, amateur, whatever you want to call us, against fully fledged professionals, these boys were amazing. And I said it, and I'll always say it. Put some of these lads in a full-time environment. Tomorrow morning in getting massages and baths, and they'll go another level. But unfortunately, there wasn't, or there isn't enough opportunities at times. So hopefully it gets better. But I'm proud. I'm proud of what they've achieved. I'm proud for our community, because they come out in numbers and they support. And it's not only us; it's the whole football landscape. This is supporting everyone that's involved in the game, and we just come out and it's passion. You see it, and that's hard. That's not created overnight or in 2-3 years. That's generations, and they'll be there for generations. And I said it the other day. Like, hopefully, I'm sitting in the terraces watching my grandkids, because I know that's what Sydney United will give to the community. We'll always be there.
I guess that feeds into the whole, whatever it is, national second division, whatever it is about how we kind of get what was there today and make sure it's everywhere every week. Right?
100%. It has to happen. It has to happen. Like, and then, you know, finally or eventually go into your promotion and relegation. Like you can see, like imagine you've got playoffs, you know, at the end of the season, or these guys are now playing to go into the A-League, you know, and you're playing a team that's probably, you know, come bottom in the A-League, and you're fighting for a spot, and they're fighting to stay in the league. It'll be phenomenal. And I think when that happens, the game will go another level. But, you know, we keep talking about it, and nothing really happens. But out there, that's a showpiece of what can happen if we got a second tier. And yeah, the talk is that it is going to happen, and we can't wait. And our supporters can't wait. I can't wait. He can't wait.